Hey YouTube, today we're going to be checking out this 2019 Christmas set, the Gingerbread House. Hey everyone and welcome to Brick Talk TV. In today's episode we're going to be looking at this Christmas set from back in 2019, the Gingerbread House. This set was released under set number 10267 and consists of 1,477 pieces that are spread over 5 bags inside the box. This set is retiring now, but retailed at £84.99 in the UK, and I managed to snap up one of these at the start of 2021. We've also done a live build of this set recently, so check this card out in the top right to see how all of this build experience comes together. As a reminder, do hit that subscribe button and also hit that like button if you enjoy this video. This set has its roots in more of a fantasy part of the usual Christmas village range and is based around a gingerbread house that is occupied by a gingerbread family. So let's take a closer look at this set and let's start with the minifigures. First up we have Mrs. Gingerbread. You can see here that she has a unique minifigure head shape, just like a biscuit with a filling. She has a cute icing detailed face with pink filling and no print on the back. Moving down to the torso, you will see that she has more icing details that outline her top and some buttons, and she has some more printed detail on the back again. Moving down, she has a skirt minifigure piece, similar to the skirt piece that Minnie Mouse has in the Disney Castle set, and that is also complete with more icing detail. The legs are plain in medium nugget with no print, and she also comes with a milk bottle accessory. Next up is Mr. Gingerbread Man and his gingerbread baby. The gingerbread baby is a printed tile, as you can see him holding it here, and I know that a few people were disappointed that it was only a tile and not a proper baby figure, but I don't mind this so much. Mr. Gingerbread has the same moulded head as Mrs. Gingerbread, but has a brown biscuit filling rather than a pink one. This time, the print on the face also includes a black moustache, and there is no print on the back again. The torso is exactly the same as Mrs. Gingerbread in terms of the detail, and the legs are also plain. In this set, there are also a selection of Minibuilds. In fact, the instruction book is split into two. Book 1 is for building the minifigures and the following Minibuilds, and Book 2 is focused on building the house itself. First up is this mini build of a Christmas tree. This is the first item that you actually build in the set, and it takes a fairly standard tried and tested build approach. You build it with 1x1s with studs on all the sides forming the trunk, and various wedges and 1x1 rounds added to make the foliage and make it look like there's baubles. A real find for me during this mini build was the star that's used on top of the tree, as it used some parts that I've not come across before, and I think the star looks really great. Next up, and quite standard in these Christmas sets, are some Christmas presents to put underneath the Christmas tree. There are 4 here altogether, with different designs, but with some familiar techniques. The heart-shaped present here was a particular highlight for me and could be used for various other sets, maybe depicting Valentine's Day. We also have a 1x3 plate that forms the base for a toy truck. This simple build is very effective and looks good in my opinion. Next up we have a train that you can put underneath the Christmas tree. The construction of this was quite different from other small trains I've built before, but I still think the effect looks really quite effective. And once you complete the build, you have the engine and the tender for carrying the coal. Here we have a brick-built pram that you can use for the gingerbread baby. It has an effective build, but given that there is a need to have the wheels made out of cookies, the wheels don't actually spin or rotate, so the pram is not actually that functional. Another toy for the Christmas tree is the rocking horse, probably slightly larger in scale for the baby to be riding, but it does instantly look recognisable and it does rock as a rocking horse back and forth. And finally, the final mini build in this set, we have a snow machine to remove the snow from the paths leading up to the gingerbread house. It makes good use of some Technic gears to show some mechanics of the machine, and it uses a popcorn or white ice cream piece at the top to show that snow is coming out of the top. So let's take a closer look at the gingerbread house itself. On the outside, the doorway here is surrounded by some candy cane pillars, with a wreath and 2 lanterns either side. Off to the left you can see some candy canes that are brick built with a sign that says Candy Lane. Then to the right of the outside we have a table and chair area where the family can sit down and eat. You can also see further detail of the outside here, including some snow mounds and details in the building, and the fact that the windows are constructed using glitter bricks that give you the illusion of sweets. On the right hand side we have another entranceway to the house, which again has the candy cane pillars and a wreath above the door. Moving inside the house, top right, we have a nice brick built double bed and a cot for the gingerbread baby, which is made out of a window frame. On the bedside table we have a nice light made out of a candy floss piece you may be familiar from the roller coaster set. Moving to the left, you can see that there is a family bathroom. There's a nice brick built bath and toilet that can be used by the family, completed with towels hanging on a rail to the right. Downstairs in the main part of the house we have a lounge complete with a sideboard, a brick built armchair and a fireplace. The fireplace has some stockings hanging over it for Christmas with a family photo, which is a sticker, and candles on the mantelpiece. The fireplace also has a light brick inside, which I'll show you towards the end of this video. If you move to the right of the house, you can see a kitchen with a stove, a worktop and a sink. There's a nice level of detail inside this kitchen, and it has the ability to position gingerbread family members in various positions or scenarios. As I mentioned, this set has a light brick in the fireplace, and you can see that there is an ice cream or popcorn brick that sticks out of the chimney to signal some smoke at the top. That when pressed down lights up the light brick. So if I turn the main lights off here, you can see how effective the fire is on the inside and on the outside. So overall I enjoyed the build of this set. It's similar to the Elf Clubhouse, which was the 2020 Christmas set which we built last year and we've reviewed before, and I'll stick a card up here if you want to see that review and check that set out. I've enjoyed the creativity and the look of this set, and I think they've done a great job in capturing the essence of a gingerbread house in the design and translating it to the brick. With the added touch of a gingerbread family, it also works for me and finishes off the set nicely. The mini builds are okay, but nothing special, and the highlight of those being the snow machine and the star on top of the Christmas tree for me. Inside the house, I think the details are really fun to build, and I think they've done a great job in recreating like the bath and the bed. But for me, the set is really dominated with the chimney in the middle and the use of the light brick. If you're already an avid Christmas Village collector, then this is probably already in your collection. But if it's not, then I think I actually do prefer the Elf Clubhouse. And I'm also looking forward to reviewing and getting my hands on Santa's Visit, which was this year's Christmas Village edition. Remember, if you like this review, do hit that like button to help the channel grow, and hit that subscribe button with the bell notification to be notified of future reviews, especially around the Santa's Visit, which we'll be doing in the future. And until next time, stay safe and I'll see you then.